welcome back. I've been tunnel questing for a little bit, and I got me a new weapon. That's not the new weapon. This is the new weapon. So now I'm out here trying to get some bear skins, trying to make some money. I don't know why I grabbed that low quality skin, I don't need it. It probably doesn't sell for anything. While I'm out here doing this, I like to look at like what other people are selling, so one day maybe I'll get something good that sells for a lot, and I'll know that it's good and sells for a lot. Collecting a lot of meat, collecting a lot of spiderling silk. I'm gonna try to craft. Crafting is something I haven't really ever done in this game, so I'm interested in exploring that aspect of the game. This is a game I've played for a very long time and still know very little about. So I'm killing every spider that I see, I'm killing every bear, every wolf, every cat that I see. I'm also kind of looking at auctions here. And making like a little auction macro I can spam, because I've been selling stuff too. I've actually sold a decent amount of stuff out here today. That's good. Okay, where's that wisp? There's a wisp. Went running by me. Don't think that's worth anything. I think I have that helmet. I think that's what I'm wearing right now. Oh no, that's a much better helmet. I wonder if this is worth anything. Pretty much just out here after like anything I can get. If I can kill it, loot it, and sell it, I'm going for it. I want to buy that helmet. Whoa, watch out for that. That's bad news there. There we go. That griffin would have tore me apart. Where is he? I saw him. I see him like flickering on the hill. What's going on there? Might have to switch to my old weapon here. I've got pretty low two-handed slashing skill. These will-o-the-wisps, they can hit pretty hard. I'm always curious like where all this stuff comes from. Looks like a lot of it comes from Cebalus. A lot of the items that I see people advertising. Yeah, that's what I'm after right there. Get that skill up. This weapon is much better. Like twice, probably 2.5 times better than the hammer that I had. So I just need to work on the skill ups, and then I'll be putting out a lot more damage. Lion. Yeah, this has actually worked out really well for me. So I came here just to kind of solo sell some stuff and realize there's plenty of things that give me experience here. There's plenty of things that drop stuff that sell here. And I made about 100 platinum today and then used that platinum to buy this axe with some platinum that I already had. think this mace fears like your enemies whenever it procs. I think. And if that's the case, you gotta be careful. Actually, I don't know if it does. So I had a weapon on blue that feared my enemies, and it worked out for certain, like, areas, like treants. It worked out really well for treants. Because there's only like 2 of them, so you're never gonna like fear them into a bunch of other mobs. But if you are just fearing stuff all willy-nilly, you have no control over it. Like, you're gonna wipe your group, you're gonna cause all kinds of issues. That's too bad. No silks. And you don't want to mess with those snakes. Those things will mess you up. I think I need to go sell, because I got a lot of stuff. I'm like way over my weight. A good thing about this zone too is you got all these like little huts all over, and some of them have merchant. Don't know if this one has a merchant or not, but we're about to find out. There's no merchant here. This is just an empty house with a creepy shed out back. Yeah, I need to sell this. I might sell this because I doubt anybody's going to buy it. See if I can get 10 plat out of it. Yeah, they won't even buy it. Ooh, I don't know if I was supposed to sell that. Ah. Who knows if anybody would even pay for it. This is saying between 2 and 10 plat. Take 5 plat for that. I guess next I'll work on like a one-hander. I saw people selling some like really cheapo one-handers, 40, 50 plat. But I just sold my shield. Forgot about maybe hanging on to my shield for that one-hander, so I'm not super worried about that because this weapon is just way better than anything I've had before. A little bit of money goes a long way in this game. And honestly, it's not that hard to make the money. Is this dude like almost dead? Why is it fizzling? Oh, it's like bugged out. Look at that, call the hero 30,000. That's like the equivalent of like a summon spell in WoW. Wonder where that drops at. I bet it drops in Cebalus, like everything else. Let's see, getting close to 13 here. Fungus covered scale tunic, 90,000. That'd be nice to have. I remember when I was like I was a noob in this game, 2000, 2001, and somebody gave me one of those to trade to like their alt. And I decided I was gonna run off with it. I was like a kid. I was probably 13. So he hands it to me, we're at Crushbone, and I just take off. And he chases me all the way to the docks in Butcher Block. Like I'm running for the docks and I'm gonna like get on a boat. Ended up just kind of giving it back to him. He threatened to like report me and get my account banned, and rightfully so. I was just being a little jerk. Definitely not my finest moment, even as a young lad. I wish there was a way to not have the frame rate start chunking the moment you tab out, because there's like things that I need to look at. That wouldn't be bad to have. Mammoth hide cloak. Huh. I think I have that on my my druid. Treant staff, 1035 with the effective root. Selling that for 40 platinum. That'd be interesting. I wonder if it procs a lot or what level you need to proc it. Wow, that's nice. That's much better than even what I have. I guess mine is a worn one, and that's like the nice one. It's like twice as many stats and 8 more damage. Wonder how much he's selling that for. I wonder how many bear pelts it would take to purchase that. Nice thing about leveling here too is you can walk over the tunnel, you can get buffs, and you can come back. Whoa, what happened? Game crash. It's completely frozen. Well, that's bad news. I have to do that thing where I wait. Your character is not logged in, or is still logged in. Alright, so in the meantime, the Jade Inlaid Crescent Axe drops in Chardock. Off a mob named Korakus. He's a level 59 warrior. Note, he AoE blinds a lot. So I guess if you wanted to get the Jade Axe, you'd have to go down there and kill that mob. He's 59, so I'm assuming you can't just solo him. Well, I didn't log into being dead. That's good. Axe of Lost Souls, 30, 40. Wow. Drops your whiz and your int, but gives you 10 strength and 10 stamina. I've always liked the diversity of loot in this game compared to like WoW. Also like how in early EverQuest the nothing was soulbound, or very few items were soulbound, or whatever the no drop I guess would be the terminology for EverQuest. XR Berserker Club, only 600 platinum. That... Oh, Griffin. Oh, oh, oh. Oh man, that was close. That, you know, people used to say back in Kunark days, like, that axe or club was worth a lot more than that. I don't know if it drops more on this server or if people just overvalued it back then. Like, I remember hearing like 9, 10K. Those Venom sacks are decent vendor items. I don't know if there's something they can be used for. Getting a lot more interested in the uses of things in this game. I've just never really taken a deeper look at all the stuff that kind of goes on behind the scenes in this game, the different trade skills, and you know why things are worth what they're worth. Yeah, that XR Berserker Club is pretty nice. It's nice for monks. It's, I think, not bad for whizcasters. Oh, 31-37 on that. You gotta watch out because these things, when they hit you, they'll push you back, and eventually you'll be out of range, but they'll still be hitting you. Wonder why the werewolf skin cloak is worth 200, or he's asking 200, but then the P99 one, which had similar stats, was only 50. That's bad news. Um, I need to finish killing this guy, and I may need to lay on hands, because now I have wisp aggro, two wisps back to back, and I was over half dead from the last one. But we'll see if RNG will favor us. Probably not. Look at this guy, he's beating the heck out of me. Yeah, I highly doubt I'm going to make it through this and not take 70 more damage. Sorry, Wisp, not today. Try to get a few slashes, get some levels up. I'm only at level 6. Level 7. Yeah, that was unexpected. That Wisp kind of popped out of nowhere. I forgot they social aggro. That hasn't happened to me in a very long time. Boo. Burned out Lightstone. Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky on this one. We did get lucky on this one. And we need to watch out for Mr. Griffin over there. Courage actually works as a better healer, heal per mana ratio than minor healing, which is funny. I don't know if they intended that when they designed it, but it's how it is. Never seen that one. I know on like Agnar or whatever, the time lock progression server, I got one of the Dark Elf masks like right after that server came out. That was a lot of fun, like kind of running from 1 to 50 on there, but some of the stuff that EverQuest has in retail really cheapens the experience to me. Like just the fact that it's available, whether or not you decide to use it, like the group experience potions, and you know, there's some like kind of easy button stuff like that that just kind of makes it go, eh. And you can like pay for chrono and sell it, or buy platinum, and then come here and buy all this, you know, all this stuff. So depending on your view of pay to win, that could be seen as pretty pay to win. I think it is. I mean, gear in this game is so important. So I'm pushing up on level 13. I'm going to hit 13, and then I'm going to swap over and get ready for my WoW raid at 7. Truthfully, I would much rather be playing EverQuest. It's more relaxing. The grind is a little bit cathartic to me. I enjoy like the multi kind of faceted progression of like leveling your skills, getting stuff to like do crafting, getting money, and also the experience. And you don't really, I mean, WoW just doesn't have that. Ooh, knuckle dusters. I remember getting those on my monk and being like, these are awesome. I used to like covet monk weapons way back. So I was like, you know, a noob and had no money and had no idea how to make money. I don't think I ever like farmed things that I knew I could sell. Like if I got money, it was just from like vendoring things. And I never remember having more than like 300 or 400 platinum. Well, he dropped a silk. That's nice. I've thought about doing like almost like a challenge run. Ooh, it's a wisp. Oh no, he's a dead wisp. Where I level on only like one type of mob. I'm like not allowed to kill anything else. That'd be an interesting playthrough. Wonder if you could go like 1 to 60 on only like bears. Or only wolves. Or only spiders. Like what would that be like? I had this too, Master Boost Trance Stick. And every so often it like hits him with like a lightning bolt. It's pretty cool. How's a lion gonna kick me? I guess a lion can kick. The weird ones are like with a snake. Like a snake parries you. Huh? Yeah, my skills are still not quite there to where I'm like doing enough damage. So once in a while I have to swap out and try to even the odds. Honestly, I think this is the first time I've committed any real amount of time to a dwarf in this game. Just not big on dwarves. And I thought about doing Shadow Knight instead of Paladin. And ultimately came up with a Paladin because I did a Shadow Knight on blue up to about 30, 35 or so. That was one thing I didn't like about Mage, was like having to research your pets. Like you'll hit a level and you'll go to your trainer and you're like, hey, where's my earth pet? And they're like, no, we don't have earth pet. We only have like fire and air for you this level. And you're like, but I need the earth pet. Turns out you have to research it. How do you research it? You go find words. Where do you find the words? You can't. Like, you can't farm them. They're a random drop. So you'll end up doing like an entire, 4 levels without that pet. Don't know if I want to go after the wisps without lay on hands. I know it says it's up, it's not up. I just used it. What I would like to do is get down to Kunark and go to Kern's and just load up on bone chips and come back. You can make a lot of money on bone chips. Field of Bone has got a lot of bone chips. This guy's got a very original name, New Neck. I'm gonna go ahead and assume he's a necromancer. And that Gnober is his pet. There we go. That's what we want right there. Ooh, and it's blue. Perfect. The thing you have to watch out with these is they'll hit you with a poison, and that poison can proc very, often. With the spiders and the snakes. So I was fighting a snake, and I was down to like 1 bubble of health left. But he had I had one more hit and he was gonna die, but all of a sudden, he procced like 3 poisons in a row. Which I didn't even know was possible. Box of Abu Kar. Goodness. 4K for... it is weight reduction, and it's capacity 10, but jeez. That's a big difference between blue and green right now, is green is obviously much newer, so the prices are much higher on some things. You don't have the inflation that's there, but I remember going on blue and totally decking out a character for like 600 plat. Everything was super cheap. Like some things are gonna be super expensive and some things super cheap. Your big ticket, like unavailable items now, like that Dark Elf mask or the what is it? The Mana Stone. Those will be like way expensive, and then everything else is like dropping off. Apologize if you see a lot of frame rate drops. I'm working on some things in the background right now, and when I click out of this window, it does some silly stuff. Frame rate drops and looks kind of chunky. But I do have some things I gotta do to get ready for this whole WoW raid tonight. Ooh, yeah, chunky frame rate. Oh, ding 13. Nice. Two more levels until I get a spell level. I've already looked at the spells, they're not that great. Paladins I don't think get much until the 20s. Wonder if I take a faction hit for eating some dwarf chops. I would love to get a rogue up. I've never played rogue. I wonder what that's like. Looks like it's fun. It's a lot of damage. Just realized I have LFG on. Maybe that's why these guys are over here. Please forgive me for the garbage frame rate. Potato computer is crawling. Yeah, I'm working on something in the background here that I need to do, and can't really wait. No spider silk. Got some buffs. Spirit of Wolf and Skin. Oh, he's a ranger. Rangers do have a purpose. That's another one I've thought